What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be all about my new lighting setup. I had a video about my lighting setup before, but I didn't really like it too much just because one, it created all kinds of algae in the aquarium. Two, that lighting setup got a little bit hot. I added too many LEDs to it, and just for safety purposes I took it apart, and I'm actually using it to light up my garage whenever I do videos and stuff. And three, I think this type of look looks a lot better for my polypterus, and I'll show you why. So whenever you're in a hobby, there's always that brand or that product that you always wanted, but it's a little too expensive for your taste. For me, that brand was Kessel. Kessels look really clean. They free up a lot of space on top of your aquarium. So if you ever need to work on your aquarium and whatnot, it's just a little bulb. So you don't even have to worry about it. It's just kind of out of the way. You do what you need to do, and that's that. So one of the best features that you can get from a Kessel is that ripple look. It's the look that you get when you hang light above your aquarium and the light reflects off the rippling of the surface, and that usually equals the rippling effect on your substrate. So that's the look that I tried to achieve with this DIY mod. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. So that's the new lighting system I have for this aquarium. It's two regular house light bulbs. They're about 500 lumens, 50 watts each. And as for temperature, they're about 5K. They work pretty well with aquariums, and they're not that yellowy look that I had on my goldfish tank. It's a lot easier for me to work on my aquarium now. So whenever I need to open my lids, I don't have to move the light bar anymore because the lights are mounted on top of this rack. And if I need to add fans on top of this aquarium whenever it gets really hot, I pretty much have the whole top of this aquarium open, and I can put as many fans as I want. It's a lot more convenient, and I think the tank looks a lot nicer with the little ripples, but maybe I'll mess around with different kelvins and different colors of the lights. Maybe 6000K would look a lot better than this, but as of right now, it looks pretty good. Man, look at these guys. They're piling. They're going crazy. Yeah, they're not used to the light, so they're just like going super crazy right now, but over time they'll get used to it, and then they'll start swimming normally. But as of right now, it's just a huge change, so I don't blame them. What I like about this light is, you know how there's two bulbs? So it's pretty much two really bright areas in the aquarium, and the corners and the back is a little bit dark because I also have that refugium right here. So this provides a lot of shade for everyone that's down here. As you can see, some fish don't like to be in the super bright light, like the ode, for example, swimming out in the front. The bikers like to hang out in the back. When I had bright lights, dim lights, they'll all hang out in the back all the time. Just look at it. Wow. Wow. I think for this DIY type of lighting, I think it works best for specific types of fish. If you have fish that are very colorful and you bought them specifically to show off that color, I don't think this light is going to be good for you. The fish, for example, are neon tetra, discus, rams. The fish that have a lot of color, this light will not complement those fish at all. If anything, it might make them flat. Having this type of lighting isn't too bad for like the ancient looking fish. But if I had a fish like a flowerhorn, I definitely wouldn't have this type of lighting on there, because this type of lighting will wash that color away, and that expensive fish that you bought for all that color is gonna be all gone. Like I said before, these fish don't have crazy amounts of color, but the shimmering effect on the substrate adds a really nice effect to them. As you can see, they're just all parked at the bottom, and they're just being rained on by that shimmery effect. Like, look at the wild caught. Like, that's a really good looking fish under some shimmering lights. As you can see, the bikers are very active right now. It's just because they're not used to the light. This guy looks like he's really confused right now. Just looking at me. Like, turn off the light, bro. Yeah, they like the dark. Another reason why I like this light is because it gives the tank a different type of look. With the DIY aquarium light and any aquarium light that you buy that you just put on top of your aquarium, you lose that shimmering effect. With the DIY light that I had on top of this aquarium, I never had the shimmering effect. Even when I hung it on top of the rack right here and it shined it down, it had a little bit of a shimmering effect, but not like this. So just to give you an idea of how strong these two bulbs are, each one of these bulbs is 50 watts. There's two of them, so it's less than 1 watt per gallon. So it's not an insane amount of light compared to the light that I had on this aquarium before. And if these two bulbs cause a lot of algae, then we'll just spend a little bit extra time cleaning it off, because this look right here, it looks really good. I like it. It's not bad for 2 little light bulbs you buy at Target. So in case you're interested, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a cost breakdown. So each one of the bulbs were $9. Each one of those cords were about $7 on Amazon. Honestly, if it wasn't for the shimmering effect and the fact that I have this rack on top of my aquarium to hang lights off of, I probably would have went with a cheap Amazon light or something. But I'm glad I went with this because I can customize it however much I want. And even if I wanted RGB light bulbs, there's that option on Amazon. And plus, if I don't use it for my fish tank, I can use these lights for the house. So that's it for today's video. I just wanted to show you guys my new lighting system that I got from Target and how cheap it is to get kind of a pendulum looking light system for your aquarium. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. And peace, guys.